Shazamgate 2023, I guess, or I don't know. This one's going to take place way in the future, but
I think 2023 is, optimistic.
That's the year to do it because that's when the MCU takes place now. So
right. Well, I guess Zachary Levi was getting interviewed by somebody, and he said that Black Adam, who everybody's been looking forward to as The Rock, played by The Rock, will not be in Shazam 2, Electric Boogaloo, because he has to get his own solo movie first, which we've kind of heard about, that's the way they're going, and, love it or hate it, that's what they're doing. But they want to establish him and give him his own movie before he cross paths with Shazam. So we have to wait until Shazam 3 at the earliest. Now, there will probably be a post-credit scene or something like that on Shazam 2. I can't imagine them not doing that, but... I guess in Shazam 2, it's going to be a mind-controlling caterpillar.
Lay your hands on my staff.
Gross. So exciting.
I mean,
it's a pretty cool villain. But
they could do some cool stuff without Black Adam. It's not that it has to be Black Adam. It's that they cast him
6 years ago.
Shazam was even cast.
Before most of the DCEU was cast, really.
So we've been waiting to see this for a
Him
very
and
long
Momoa
time.
were cast around the same time, and then everybody else joined, and...
So it's just weird that we have to wait for a third film that may never come, right? Because Shazam 2 has to be made, do well. Black Adam has to be made, do well.
And we know that Warner Brothers loves making decisions that are contrary to what people want. So,
and I think if we were all in charge, then we'd approach it one of two ways. One, Black Adam would just be the bad guy. In Shazam 2, there would be no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
His name is Thundercrack.
That sounds like a butt thing.
Or two, if we wanted to play up the, I guess, sentient caterpillar, he would be the main guy, and Black Adam would be a threat in the background that would have to be dealt with later. And then we'd get the Black Adam spinoff based on Dwayne Johnson's popularity. So, that's how we would handle it, most likely.
The solo film makes no sense. Like, the idea that they have to do this is complete and utter nonsense. This is executives at Warner Brothers saying they want to do this, and so that's what will happen.
Well, it's how they got The Rock to sign on. I guarantee you he said, I want my own movie or I'm not doing it. Because
we have no idea.
No, but I mean, you don't bring The Rock in as the villain and, kill him off in one movie or whatever you're going to do. He has to have his own movie. That's just the way The Rock operates. He knows his brand.
Well, you guys know I love The Rock, and I was excited about this casting.
Too.
But if that's the requirement for some reason, then go with somebody else, because we're never going to see it.
Absolutely.
At this point, because we talked about this in our chat that we have with the state of the DCEU. There are 3 films that were supposed to be out by the end of next year: Flash, Cyborg, and Green Lantern Corps.
Get him, Batman!
We're not going to see any of the 3 of them by the end of next year. We may not see the 3 of them ever. So the idea that we're going to see a Black Adam film and a Shazam 3 film with Black Adam in it, I just don't believe it at this point.
What bothers me is that Black Adam is going to get his own film, but we can't get a Man of Steel 2 with Henry Cavill, who's already proven himself as a great Superman. And is very invested. He named his dog Crypto. He goes to Chiefs or Royals games.
Yeah.
He's very invested in the character, and
yeah, that's pretty intense to go to Royals games. He lives in England, you guys.
Was it a Royals game or was it a Chiefs game? I feel like it was a Royals game.
I think he's gone to both, to be completely honest.
Probably.
The relevance is that Kansas City-based teams and Superman being a
it's just
farm boy from Kansas.
At San Diego Comic-Con this coming weekend, Marvel's going to lay out most of Phase 4, I imagine. And we're going to sit there and we're going to believe that those movies are going to happen.
Yes.
And there's
Why?
there's a 90% chance those movies are all going to happen.
It's because out of their entire laid out plan, only one movie never came to fruition. Everything else got tweaked around. Stories might have gotten changed. Directors might have gotten shuffled. But the Inhumans film is the only movie that we didn't get that they had planned out, and it became a TV show 2 years before it was even supposed to be a movie.
We didn't get Captain America Serpent Society.
That was a joke.
God. But see, I think that's an important point, though, because at this point, the DCEU has given us at least 3 films that we haven't seen yet, at a minimum, right? And it's just a disaster. So,
well, every time they've laid out their plans, they've drop things because certain things have failed and other things that they weren't counting on got a lot of money and they drew a lot of traction. So that's the issue.
Superhero.
Yeah, his name is Captain Sparkle Fingers.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not my name.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not defending the quality of these movies or anything like that, but financially speaking, I don't like. They've all made upwards of $700-800 million. Just go on to the next one and fix your mistakes. Right, this constant canceling of projects and not sure what you're going to do with actors and putting things on hold just annoys everybody. Mm-hmm. Right, so at this point, rather than looking forward to, say, the Flash movie, I just don't believe them when they say that Ezra Miller is still attached to it. Which would you rather have?
Yeah.